Howdy folks, and welcome back to She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Today we're going to be watching Season 4, Episode 4, which is titled Pulse. And folks, I never try to make it a competition between the shows I watch on the channel, especially the ones that run concurrently with each other. The other show alongside She-Ra is Dungeon Meshi. I love both shows for different reasons, but it's interesting to kind of see the ebbs and flows of both as we, go through them. For example, the She-Ra was peaking really hard at the end of Season 3 with all the portal stuff, and then once we kind of got that falling action with the start of Season 4 with the coronation and everything, we got the Red Dragon Saga happening in Dungeon Meshi, and that was incredible and really good, but now we have a bit of a falling action there as well. So what I'm trying to say is She-Ra is building its way back up there with the reveal that Double Trouble has infiltrated Bright Moon, posing as Flutterina. I like to think that Flutterina was taken at the party when She-Ra went to go fight the robots and kind of failed. They kind of took everybody else. I'd like to think that Flutterina is just kind of sitting in a holding cell within the Fright Zone at some point. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to play out, like the real Flutterina. I'd like to think that she actually did meet She-Ra and that she actually just was that big of a She-Ra fangirl, that all the glazing up of Adora and She-Ra, oh, you're so amazing, you can do anything, wasn't just Double Trouble trying to put that seed in Adora's head, but rather just that's just how Flutterina gonna be whenever we get the real one. So I'm curious about her at the Fright Zone, and then also Double Trouble infiltrating Bright Moon. Horrified to see how that's gonna go, all the discord that they can sow with among everybody there. I'm trying not to make jokes. Discord among us there. I mean, there's a reason the whiteboard joke is what it is this time. I don't know. It's just really fascinating plot development, and I'm so excited to see it play out. So let's not waste much more time and scooch over here and get ready to watch this thing. Hey, thanks for watching me watch this thing. Do all the YouTube things. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this episode of the reaction, fake spoilers, anything you want to tell me. And as always, if you want to see any of the She-Ra reactions early, uncut, unedited, there's a link to the Patreon in the description below if you'd like to support the channel just a little bit more. As well as, fuck it. I mentioned the Discord earlier. There's a link to join the Discord down there too. We like to talk about She-Ra when I watch episodes. There's lots of spoiler chat that happens, so if you're a big fan of the show, there's lots of people who would be more than happy to talk about it with you in blocked out spoiler text that I cannot read because, we tag our spoilers in there. So they could be talking about me. I just don't know. I'll have to go back and read it all after I finish the show. But regardless, let's get started with She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, Season 4, Episode 4, Pulse. Starting up in 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to make it Pulse. 3, 2, 1, go. That looks like a horde. Okay. Oh, that... It's like, oh, hey! It's them that I forgot existed all the time. Natasha and Spinnerella. With Glimmer spending so much time as queen, it's so nice that you included us in one of your missions.
Our scouts reported the Horde is transporting a new prototype weapon, and they wouldn't brave the Whispering Woods unless it was something powerful.
Oh.
This thing is gonna be big.
It's just Katra in there. She's like, I'm the weapon. Hey, Adora.
Invisible.
No, it was another debate.
Or it's just empty.
Lots of Emily's. Their intel game is pretty weak these days, I would say. Not doing a great job between last episode and this one. It's also just weird just because that's how we're starting off the episode, like in media res in the middle of a mission. Other than they're transporting a new weapon, we don't really have a lot of stakes or really knowledge of what's happening here, so I'm really hoping this isn't going to be the full episode kind of thing. But regardless, as we're hopping back into the main episode, tonight's tea is chamomile.
Understand how this happened.
The Horde must have figured out we were going after the transport.
Okay.
And laid a trap.
I immediately can... Ooh, everyone got fucked up a little bit.
Are you all okay?
Never been better.
Okay, so we're going to dig into this today. I was just saying the stakes were low for that. Like, I didn't have the highest of interest in tracking down this weapon or trying to figure out or whatever. But it makes it seem like it's going to be a Glimmer-focused episode with her kind of focusing on her feelings of shortcomings as queen. How can I ever live up to my mom? I keep getting things wrong. My intel's bad, all this stuff. I'm making the bad decisions and people are getting hurt. Just look at Natasa and Spinnerella. They got bruises on them. Bruises. That's cartoon shorthand for they got fucked up really bad. Look at poor Bo on the screen right now. He's got bruises too, but at least he's kind of happy about it. That's just Bo optimism, right? This could be a big Glimmer episode, and I've been kind of wanting this ever since the coronation one. So we might not get any Flutterina stuff at all, or Double Trouble. But if we dive more into the psyche of Glimmer, I think that could be really good. Or I could just be completely off base, and it's none of those things. Who knows?
How do they keep doing this? No matter where I send you, the Horde always shows up to ruin the mission.
Flutterina, right?
Everyone knows you're needed in Bright Moon.
Okay, so maybe a little of both
What's
then.
the plan now?
Did someone say
No, nobody said Swift Wind.
Swift?
I sure as hell didn't.
Did someone say
Fuck off.
Swiftwind.
Thank you, Glimmer.
It came from the mountains on the far side of Bright Moon.
That could be where they're keeping the weapon.
I hate sending you guys back out.
Hey, whatever this thing is, we need to destroy it before it's used on innocent people. Count us in. Darling, your arm. Uh-huh, nice try.
I can still toss nets with the other one.
We've got a mission to plan.
Great, let's go.
Oh, come on. That was unnecessary. Swift Wind. Oh! Jump scare.
You guys going on a mission? Can I come?
No.
Not all of us are going.
Have fun.
Yep. That little sly little smirk. By the way, whenever Double Trouble's in disguise as Flutterina, it's probably just going to be she pronouns.
Get over how ridiculous you look.
I said to myself, Double Trouble, what sort of character would the princess's trust?
Okay, now that's pretty good on the voice acting front. I don't think I ever noticed the boots.
Then it came to me.
Nice boots.
Flutterina, a role for the...
Yeah, great, whatever.
Oh, it was breathtaking.
Your intel was good, but they still got away.
The rebels are tired, demoralized.
They put everybody else in nets. What do you want me to do? No one can escape a net.
How is the Horde always 2 steps ahead?
Nice.
Angry Sparkle, growl.
And any intel on She-Ra?
Maybe needs a little more work, but
This is supposed to be fun.
This is supposed to be war.
yeah. War is hell, right?
She-Ra's putting together a team to track down Hordak's new weapon.
She-Ra's not going to find anything, but they'll all see the weapon when the time comes.
Foreshadowing. Love this.
I don't love this. Anytime Swiftwind is on screen. With nobody around. Oh, is she practicing? Gotta keep my skills sharp for the missions I don't go on anymore.
Impressive.
Huh? What are you doing here?
I've come to tend my garden.
You've got to be
Yeah.
kidding me.
Everything just looks like shit.
One must keep oneself occupied.
Yeah, just like Glimmer, right?
Don't you remember your raw magical energy when we invaded the Fright Zone together?
I remember you draining me.
Yes, but I did help you become more powerful.
I mean, that is true as well.
Of course, it's all wasted if you don't use it.
And I love that tied with like the pruning of a branch, right?
You must decide for yourself what kind of queen you will be.
I'm a queen who doesn't take advice from prisoners.
Damn. Sorry, I gotta pause here. Just every time Shadow Weaver is on screen is a treat, especially with like kind of that running theme. Like I mentioned from the coronation episode, every time she was on screen, everything she was saying was like, we know to be true, but it's like you could just kind of take it both ways the way she says it. Like, do I believe she wants to legitimately help Glimmer? Not 100%. Do I think she's gonna like fully betray Glimmer and like siphon her power for herself? Also not 100% sure. And that's what makes Shadow Weaver so fascinating, is because like even us, like in shows and movies, there's things that we, the audience, know. Like we know that Flutterina is Double Trouble. right? So we can use that to kind of inform our judgments and, you know, how we feel as we watch episodes, right? We know that even this strike force that they're sending to try to get the new Horde weapon is just another trap, right? And the reason the Horde keeps foiling all their attempts to foil the Horde is because of Double Trouble, right? So that's just something us, the audience, knows. Whereas Shadow Weaver is just something that we, the audience, cannot know, cannot fathom her intentions, and just is constantly keeping us guessing. Like even like the little stroke of the chin for Glimmer saying like, oh, you need to decide what queen you're going to, you know, like that's true. She does need to decide what kind of a queen she's going to be. But like with that little face touch is like, is this like a manipulation starting, or is it literally just like, I have such fondness for your father, I can't help but see you in him, right? It's frustrating, but it's also so intriguing at the same time. And Shadow Weaver is just like, I feel bad. They've used her a lot less like this season and a little bit of the last season as well. But whenever she's on screen, I'm reminded how good of a character she is, and how when I remember about her, she's like a top 3 character. But other than that, like when she literally, like as she should, like kind of fades into the background and kind of just does her own thing, I legitimately forget that she's even there. And I think that might be on purpose. Either way, just, man, such an incredible character. I just had to give her flowers for a second. Yeah, and even just that short little bit of hers, just like that zoom in of her face, it's like, what was she thinking there? There's no way to know.
Just for the record, I'm being way quieter than
Guys, do you hear something?
Yeah, it's y'all bitch asses talking. Nice shield.
It's an ambush! Again! This one's mine!
One of them is gonna get fucked up for real.
Ha! 2 for 1. Still winning!
Yeah, this isn't Lord of the Rings. You're not supposed to be... Oh, that's a new robot design.
Is that the new weapon?
I also don't think it's the weapon.
Could be a surveillance bot.
Oh, it's a bomb. Oh no, it's a pulse. Did it like neutral? No, she's still She-Ra.
Bo?
Yeah, Bo caught like the full brunt of whatever that was. It looked like an EMP, which would make sense given the name Pulse for the episode. Shadow Weaver, how do I make the sword heal again? Oh, I guess she remembered. Bo just wakes up. Holy shit!
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
And Glimmer's gonna start saying she needs to start coming on the missions, right? Which, given that we know that there's a spy in our midst, that makes it even more dangerous for her.
I can't keep sending my friends into ambushes. How does the Horde know our every move?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I hate to suggest it, but could they be tracking She-Ra?
Oh.
That could explain how they always know where you are.
That's actually an interesting theory, and I could definitely see that being believable if we, the audience, didn't know as well, right?
I sent you out, knowing it was dangerous while I stayed here.
I'm going back to find that bot and destroy it.
No!
See, and now it's like a competition between the two of them, right? And once again, we get another Adora going out alone, just like the last episode. Oh, no. And see, there we go. Could they be tracking She-Ra once again?
I knew you were behind this.
That's double trouble.
The new weapon. It's firing. Ah! It got me in the abs.
Why did I think he was going to say it got me in the ass? That is a pretty good bow, though.
Only I was there to sparkle at it. Oh.
All right, now that's me. That's me talking about her sparkle powers.
Show me She-Ra again.
Because I love her.
I'm sending coordinates for She-Ra's position.
Once again, tracking She-Ra, right?
Having fun yet?
A little bit.
I think I am.
Yep.
I need... The Queen demands your help.
I see.
You know Catra best. She's been 2 steps ahead this entire time. Show me how to think like she does.
Ooh.
So I can figure out her next move before
That's an
anyone
interesting
else
statement. And once again, pruning something, the hard cut to that, right?
You're more powerful than you know. Are you willing to use your power?
How, hypothetically, would I do that?
A location spell is a simple but powerful tool for any young sorcerer.
I mean, and once again, we know that. In one of the flashback episodes or something, they said a location spell is very basic.
You've been growing magic plants this whole time? What do these do?
Just gardening.
Those are daisies.
Oh, I was going to say those are just daffodils, but I got the flower wrong. Damn it. I knew it was just going to be a normal-ass flower. And see, once again, this could legitimately be just her starting to train Glimmer. But once again, we just don't know. Oh,
Think about what you're searching for.
just
Keep it in your
back
mind.
off a little bit.
A secret outpost!
A literal secret tunnel through the mountain.
Adora's looking in the wrong place. If we can warn her in time, we can send her to the outpost and stop Catra once and for all. But if Catra is tracking
Let's just
Sheila,
do another location
we'll know
spell.
we're coming and clear out before we get there.
Catra won't be expecting an attack. Her attention will be focused on Adora.
Oh. Glimmer solo attack?
Is Adora as bait?
As a distraction. But the decision is yours alone.
A little manipulate-y. Which, once again, I get it. It's a good opportunity for the best outcome, which would be taking out Catra and doing damage to the Horde, right? But at the same time, that feeling of using Adora as bait. Oh.
You want to fight some bots. See, Adora? She is just as competitive as I am. See, this is why no one comes to game night anymore.
It's also because we all forgot you existed.
People don't come to game night because you insist on serving vegetable platters. No one likes vegetable platters.
Honestly, I kind of dig vegetable platters. Especially if there's some hummus, man. Some carrots and hummus goes fucking hard.
Fall back!
So does it have to drill itself into the ground? Oh. It's about to be a lot of pulses. What happens if you say for the honor of Grayskull when you're already She-Ra? Do you turn into double She-Ra? She-Ra-Ra?
What are you doing back?
Oh.
Oh.
It's you. Who else would it be?
Ooh. I wonder if she's going to pick up on that at all. What are you doing back? Except I don't know if Glimmer's going to like think about it that hard.
I think most of your bots are busy with She-Ra, leaving you defenseless.
Using your own friend as a decoy? Wow. Didn't know you had it in you.
And see exactly what Shadow Weaver said, right? Oh, whip! I forgot about the whip. Glad to see she still has it. Like, we've seen Glimmer and Catra go at it a little bit before, but like...
Tastes like glitter.
Oh! Alright, that's kind of tight, actually. Glimmer's has powered up. Yes, I know she has the full strength of the Moonstone, but just seeing kind of new stuff from her is pretty cool.
We were saving it for a special occasion. But this'll do.
On one hand, I feel like this is...
You're gonna bring the whole place down.
I'm not planning to stick around.
Yeah.
It's revving up to send out a pulse strong enough to level half the woods.
Really?
You better choose me or the bot.
Oh, and that's tough. Kind of like what Shadow Weaver was saying. Like, what's the most important thing? Getting Catra, right? But at the same time, if you get Catra and lose... Oh, maybe you can do both.
Looks like I don't have to.
Well, I mean, you better take it out quick. Oh, just another seismic toss. I mean, that was a big one. Oh, look, it took out none of the woods.
Word around Bright Moon was that the Queen had disappeared on a mission. I thought I'd come check on you.
Double trouble. About time.
Okay. Is Glimmer going to teleport back and see them? Or just teleport back in and say, oh, there was no body. And Glimmer says if you don't see a body, they're not actually dead.
Glimmer? Thought you could use some help.
Please, get us the fuck out of here. Oh. Uh-oh. Is she about to get fucked up here? I mean, Bo survived.
That was 14 bots for me.
Nice. Not as good as it was in Lord of the Rings between Legolas and Gimli, I will say.
Should I start counting too?
But okay, I was gonna say I felt like a Blue's Clues, like a child watching Blue's Clues, going like, a clue, look behind you, Steve, please.
Can't we just enjoy this victory?
This isn't over. We still need to figure out how the Horde is tracking me.
Yeah.
At least we can use it to our advantage.
By using me as a decoy?
It was the only chance I had to take out the rest of the bots before Catra could unleash them. I'm not gonna stay behind anymore. That's not the kind of queen I am.
And there we go.
And now that Shadow Weaver's teaching me magic, I'll be twice as effective.
What? Shadow Weaver's teaching you?
Yep.
Guys, we won today.
Ooh, a little bit of a schism happening.
Glimmer, I don't know.
Now, I'm gonna go raid the kitchen in celebration. Glimmer, I'll bring back some cake.
Is it the ice cream cake you have leftovers from your coronation?
Hey, thank you.
Ooh.
For saving me.
An actual thank you. She never...
Well, I live to serve. For a price, of course.
Yeah. We'll get that sorted.
Marvelous! And don't worry, darling, I'll keep a better eye on
I know it sounded like spare change in there, but you know, it was catnip.
If she hadn't used Adora as bait,
Oh, yes! How devious!
that was unexpected. And then she showed up alone. Looks like the friendship might have a few cracks. huh?
Yep.
It would be a shame if someone were there to take advantage of them.
Yep. All right. Well, it sounds like they're heading in the direction I was kind of expecting this one to go. I was kind of expecting this one to be more like shenanigans inside Bright Moon with Double Trouble as Flutterina. But it sounds like that's what's coming up next. But it's interesting. An interesting parallel to last season was... last season was the breaking up of the Catra Entrapped Scorpia squad, right? With Catra kind of like, you know, foregoing the rest of them to kind of lift herself up and to kind of achieve her goals by any means necessary with the portal and everything, like sacrificing Entrapta basically. And, you know, just straight up telling Scorpia, stay the fuck away from me. I know that happened in like the last episode, but the foundations of all that were starting in the last season. And now here we go in this season. We're kind of starting to get the same thing between Glimmer, Bo, and Adora. Whereas we have kind of the same thing as Glimmer. Or the same thing as Catra. We have Glimmer kind of like raising herself up to kind of do, you know, what she feels she has to do, right? Even if it means using Adora as bait, even though she is She-Ra, who's like the most powerful being that they have. She still did use her as a decoy, right? And then went in by herself, which can be seen as reckless. And, you know, even though she technically won the day, you know, it still could have been done better, right? And you still did put like Natasa and Spinnerella in danger as well. So Spinnerella kind of did get, you know, blown back and hurt a little bit, but seemingly is fine. If we continue on this path, I don't think you're going to be so lucky. And also to kind of cap off what I was saying about Shadow Weaver earlier is that, you know, even us, the audience, don't know Shadow Weaver's intentions. But at the very least, we kind of give her some benefit of the doubt. The last we heard, she wants to make the Horde suffer, and we can definitely understand that given what we've seen of her in the Horde. But as far as everyone else is concerned over there, all they know her is to be like a scheming, manipulative bitch, basically. And so for Glimmer to be like, yeah, it's no big deal, she's teaching me magic. I totally understand the response of everyone else to be like, whoa, hold the fuck up. She's what now? Because they don't see those interactions as much. And I feel like they have even less of an understanding than us, so they are way less inclined to trust her at all. Even though, to this point, she hasn't given us any reason to doubt her authenticity here, until all of a sudden she sees her one opportunity and takes it and, like, you know, becomes powerful again or whatever. Or she couldn't. I don't know. That's why I'm saying her character is so good, because it's just this constant unknown, despite the fact that we get information for both the heroes and the villains of the story, right? It's just she's this one dark spot that we just cannot understand at all, and I think that's awesome. Very, very well written character. Love Shadow Weaver to death. Yeah, I mean, I might as well probably just keep the Among Us guy back for the next episode, because like I said, that's where it seems it's headed. That's kind of what I was expecting this time. Just I need more Double Trouble on screen. They are also an incredible character. Great addition to the cast. Like I said, I forget about Natasha and Spinnerella existing half the time. But I go into these episodes just hoping and praying we get more Double Trouble because they're just so much fun. The only character that can really rival Shadow Weaver in terms of like chewing the scenery and like really making use of like every syllable spoken. Just incredible every time. And so yeah, obviously very, very effective given that the rift has started between Glimmer and Adora and Bo. How long before Glimmer kind of realizes she doesn't even need Adora as bait or doesn't need to include them in the plans at all? I'm the queen, damn it. I should go out there and do it myself. And that's the time when she's going to fully get, hurt or potentially. I don't think Glimmer's going to get killed, but at the same time, like something is definitely going to happen, right? They're definitely setting this up as her trajectory this season, especially with, we know that they're kind of thinking they're tracking She-Ra somehow, and given that that's the current running theory, I could definitely see Glimmer being like, all right, you just stay here, Adora. I'll handle this one. Or just me and Bo, you stay here. We don't need She-Ra anymore, even though she's the ultimate, powerful warrior, whatever. Just it's not worth the risk of them tracking you, even though that's not what's happening. Once again, information that us, the viewer, has that they don't in the show. It's fascinating stuff. Even though this episode was just kind of like okay, it had some interesting character stuff, like I said, but for the most part, like I don't know, it didn't grip me as much. Like even compared to like when they revisited the Crimson Wastes earlier in the season. Even though that episode in the grand scheme of things wasn't like my favorite, it was the story they told was a little more gripping, even if it lacked kind of I mean, we did meet Double Trouble, so that's kind of important for character stuff. But other than that, not so much in terms of, we got growth for Perfuma, which sure, fine, whatever, but in the grand scheme of things doesn't really mean as much. Whereas this episode, the plot was what I was least interested in. It was the character stuff that was the most driving for me. So it's a weird little dichotomy between episodes like that. And I'm kind of waiting for the episode where both the plot and the character stuff like mesh together in such a way to give me just a true like banger of an episode again, right? I'm still coming off the highs of the end of season 3, and nothing has come close to reaching that for me yet in season 4. But I'm waiting. I still know that this is very early in the season. We're only about a third of the way done with this one, so still lots to go even for just this chunk of this production run. So hey, I'm just excited to continue. Like I said, especially if we just keep getting more Double Trouble and seemingly more Shadow Weaver as well. Please and thank you. But what did you think of this episode, dear viewer? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you agree with the things I said? Don't forget to let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like on your way out. And I'll catch you next time for the next episode of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Take it easy, everybody.